The ain is an English word for the silver foil that is behind the glass in a mirror. Today I'm going to talk about the Larynx 71. The organic synthesizer that I have developed, and about its functioning principles. It is a two-phase process. First phase is the sound production, and the second phase is the tuning of the sound. And it all starts from the food that we digest. Big part of our nutrition today is come from the plant-based carbohydrates: rice, pasta, potatoes, fruits, and etc. And obviously we are digesting too much carbon because our body has continuous urge to get rid of excessive carbon that we have inside our body. And so what happens is that when we breathe in oxygen, O2, two oxygen atoms bind together with the double bond, goes to my pulmons, and from my pulmons to my bloodstream, and in bloodstream they are searching for carbon atoms. And once they find a carbon atom, they grab it between them, and when I breathe out, the carbon atoms comes out from my system. And where do the carbon atoms go? The carbon dioxide, two oxygen atoms and a carbon atom, they go into the plants, and the plant takes in the carbon dioxide and takes only the carbon and breathes out the oxygen. And what it makes from the carbon, it makes tomatoes and stuff. So what we can then eat, then the carbon comes back into our system, and then we breathe in oxygen, and oxygen goes into the bloodstream, grabs the carbon, and we breathe the carbon out, and it goes back to the plant, and plant makes more tomatoes. So this way the carbon is circulating in our life continuously, and from that circulation, if we my claim is that the big part of the sound production in our larynx happens thanks to the carbon molecules, carbon atoms. And to demonstrate this, I have prepared some experiment. I have air in this jar, and then some carbon atoms in this other jar. There is 8 moles. 1 mole of carbon atoms weighs 12 grams, and here is 96 grams of carbon atoms. So I demonstrate. Now I pour pure air into the tube. Listen carefully if there comes any sound. I would say that there was no sound at all. But now, if I put at the same time carbon atoms and air into the pipe, difference is significant. So, there I have demonstrated the first functioning principle of the larynx organic synthesizer. The sound are produced with the help of the carbon atoms in the exhaled air. And second is how to tune the noise that we make. If you haven't watched my previous video where I explain how the ketones are made, shortly is made that if you cut the carbs out from your nutrition for some time, your body starts to produce ketones. But it's explained in a video which I put link in the description. But about ketones, the most common ketone is acetone. And acetone, by the way, in Finnish language, acetone comes from the two words, ase, which means arm, and ton, which means a suffix, which means without or less. So acetone in Finnish language means more or less armless. And if you look at this chemical compound, chemical structure of this compound, something there makes sense, but not more about that. I wasn't about to talk about the linguistical analogies today. I was about to talk how to convert carbohydrates into the music. And so here is, I made chemical equation. First we have an acetone molecule. And then if we add 2 carbon chains into this acetone molecule, we get a molecular structure which is not anymore armless. And into this chemical compound, if we add 2 aromatic rings with the proper side chains, we might get something like this, which is now this is the molecule of naphthalene in the picture. And now combining these acetone and 2 carbon chains and naphthalene with the side chain, we might come up with the new substance, psychoactive substance called drupadurium. And this drupadurium is a psychoactive substance which helps us connect our through central nervous system. It connects our brain, our ears, our larynx, our heart, our emotions, our fingers, our feet into the one whole combination called music. And that is how the music is created with the assistance of chemical compounds that we are digesting. In a real life, if you want to know how to achieve this goal, is the right nutrition and listening, plus practice and theory. And that all produces, in the end, the end product is music. And for now I have prepared a piece of music, ACE tone, acetone, which called Aeolian acetone circle, 4 down via minor 7 to minor 3rd. And to demonstrate that, I A, C, E, C, A, A, C, E, C, A. So that's the basic ACE tone. A, C, E, C. So that was the ACE tone. If you like this kind of content And if you like to hear more music like this, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like, and you might even want to consider if you want to become my financial supporter. Now I'm making this with a zero budget, and if you would just contribute a couple of euros per month, that would make a big change into my production ways. Now the zero budget is a factor that makes puts certain limitations into the production quality, for example. But without further ado, have a nice day, have a nice week, and consider becoming my Patreon. Couple of euros there or here. Ciao.